Surjewala, the easier way out is to ask counter questions. I just want to ask you, you know, I found it touching that you referred to Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru a number of times in your opening comments. And you said that whatever Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru says is the last word. And I presume that you would agree with me that what Jawaharlal Nehru says on secularism should also be followed and never breached. One minute. Do you first? Do you stand by what you said 10 minutes back? No, do you stand by what you said 10 minutes back?
Please carry on.
Do you stand by what you said?
Please carry on.
Are you going to change what you said 10 minutes back?
Jawaharlal Nehru
because you didn't answer my last question.
Lay down the foundation of this country. That's a fact that has been recognized by one and all in this country.
No, one second. On the 27th of June, 1961. One minute. You see your part. Mr. Surjewala, you see, you know, you don't have to worry about being cornered, Mr. Surjewala.
Oh, I'm not.
On the 27th of June, 1961, Jawaharlal Nehru said, I am grieved to learn how far this business of reservation has gone on based on communal considerations. What do you think Jawaharlal Nehru would have said about your party's sudden desire to introduce 4.5% sub-quota for Muslims before the UP elections of 2012? And would you do something like that in the general election as well? Would you expect regret for what you did in 2012?
As far as what Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru said in a particular context, I also want to remind you that the same, almost an identical speech was made by none less than Mr. Rajiv Gandhi.
You are avoiding my question, Mr. Surjewala.
Reservation has been a matter of considerable debate in this country. When other backward class reservation was done in this country, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi put across a point of view that is known to everybody. However,
you avoided my question. You see, you avoided my question.
A cumulative view has been taken by all political parties in larger public debate on the issue of
I'm laying on record, Mr. Surjewala,
that Congress has adhered.
But Mr. Surjewala, you just said we follow Jawaharlal Nehru. I quoted what Jawaharlal Nehru said about religious reservations. And you now say that we don't believe in what Jawaharlal Nehru said. We've revised that. Therefore, Mr. Surjewala, you are contradicting not just yourself but also Jawaharlal Nehru at the same time.
Absolutely not, Arnab. Reservation in this country has been evolutionary and has been a subject matter of constant debate. There are very strong opinions. One political party or one individual cannot decide on the reservation policy of India. The Indian Parliament has by majority decided on it. The Bharatiya Janata Party, the Congress Party and many other political parties have agreed on a certain framework of reservation which continues till date. I'm not saying it cannot be redebated. It can be redebated, but it has to be redebated. It has to be redebated one day, and it has to be redebated with the entire country forming a large consensus on the modality and on the manner of changing it.
I'm coming to that. I'm coming, Miss, quick questions now, Miss Smriti Irani, and by the way, at the end of this, I'm going to allow you to put in 2 points what you're promising the voters of India on this subject. Now, I think what Ms. Smriti Irani, the BJP does is that it has many other parties, allies, as well as groups like the RSS working for it, who provide the more extreme, perspective on issues, while the BJP tries to present a moderate line within. However, I believe today that since you are talking straight, I will quote Balasaheb Thackeray to you in the interview to the Shiv Sena mouthpiece Samna. And this is a quote. When I come into my element, I will not allow a single fanatic Muslim to live in Maharashtra and wherever we have party branches right up to Jammu and Kashmir. Ms. Smriti Irani, do you believe these kind of comments are not just condemnable, but should have invited a much stronger reaction from your party earlier? Because I find an ambivalent and convenient silence from your party on statements such as this.
Since Balasaheb Thackeray is no more.
No, I'm talking about what he said.
For me to answer anything retrospectively would be...
Why didn't you answer it then?
Well, I was not in a position to give an answer to your question. Since you pose it to me now, let me say, even on your podium, I am not a representative of the Shiv Sena. I am a representative of the Bharatiya Janata Party, which has outlined its agenda for coalition politics very clearly, and that agenda is of good governance and development.
So question here is that there are other issues on which you do comment on what the Shiv Sena says. The BJP on Sadhvi Pragya Joshi, and I'm going to invite reactions from this side on this. The BJP supports the Shiv Sena's move of extending legal aid to the suspects. The BJP says there is absolutely nothing wrong in using private funds for helping someone. We have no objection to the Shiv Sena's announcement of extending legal aid to the Malegaon blast suspects. It is absolutely everyone's right. Would you allow a similar right to be exercised, 1 minute, by any of the other political parties if they choose to do so in any other context apart from where those who are accused have some relationship or some links to the RSS and the Sangh Parivar?
In an answer to that question of yours, I will quote Mr. Owaisi, who says, irrespective of the religion of the person, if somebody accused of a wrongdoing through investigation has been found to be indulging in those anti-national activities, they should be punished. If somebody, after investigations, is found to be innocent, then
this is during investigations. This is during investigations.
Allow me to finish, Arnab.
This is during investigation.
A person, in terms of the people you quote,
a person accused of terrorism. A simple question is this, Ms. Irani.
Very categorically said an Indian, on every platform, irrespective of a person's
I would have expected, Ms. Smriti Irani, for you to say,
stating on behalf
you are on
of my
record
party
today.
What has been said time and again on record, irrespective of your political ideology, your religious identity. If you attack national interest, if you indulge in illegal activities, due process of law should be followed and the guilty shall be punished.
So in what you're basically saying is that somebody accused of terrorism can get financial and legal help from political parties. It's an interesting perspective for a party which has always taken a tough line on internal security. Counter questions. 10 minutes on the debate.
Irrespective of whoever is accused, the due process of law shall follow, which also includes getting a lawyer to defend their stand, which is something that they do.
A lawyer not sponsored by a political party.
Like us,
any counters?
Categorically stated.
Any counters to Smriti Irani, please? Yes, go ahead. Randeep Surjewala.
I want to ask Smriti ji, when Samjhota Express, Makkah Masjid, Malegaon, Ajmer Dargah Sharif blast, everybody connected to either BJP or RSS, whether it is Swami Asimanand, whether it is Sadhvi Pragya, whom we just spoke about, whether it is Sunil Joshi, whether it is Sandeep Dang, how do you defend those who, on one side, when we say that we respect all religions and their right to profess and practice, and on other side, such fringe elements who disrupt that very concept of secularism and idea of India, how do you defend, aid, abet and provide them legal aid?
I think that what needs to be highlighted here is the questions that I have posed to Mr. Surjewala throughout this debate remain unanswered. In a response to his question,
cannot be a question, ma'am.
No, allow me to answer the question, since I have the courage of my conviction to answer and not run away, unlike you, sir. The Samjhota Express blast that you speak about, sir, is something that the government of India presented papers at the UN International Forum blaming Pakistan for it. For you to use that incident then to attack Indian citizens is a matter of investigation.
So you are defending all the members of the RSS who have been named there.
I'm not defending anybody. I am just showing the dichotomy of views and the dichotomy of stands.
Madam, absolutely incorrect. Change your facts again, none less than the Home Secretary.
Randeep ji, allow me to finish. In the course of these investigations, sir, came a public statement from a gentleman who said that Digvijay Singh and the Home Minister of India promised him certain benefits if he could, through false testimony.
Okay, we had a counter coming in. Ram Madhav, 5 minutes on the debate. So yes, Ram Madhav.
No, I'm just saying that in the
all the people who were mentioned there,
go back to
all the people who were mentioned there,
in the 1984 riot cases, many of your Congress people financed the trial. They supported the accused like Mr. Sajjan Kumar and all. They have been defending them. They defended Mr. Bhagat, who is no more. This happened when those communal riots happened. As far as Sadhvi Pragya and others are concerned, I must tell you one thing. 8 years after the FIR was filed, no final charge sheet has been filed even to this day. It's your government. What are you doing for 8 years? They have
Ram
kept them in
Madhav ji,
jail.
on one side,
and you say that
Smriti
nobody
Irani
should
ji says they are not
support
even
them.
accused.
Nobody.
I
You
did
are
not
saying
say
they are
that,
still
sir.
under trial.
What
I
you
did
try
not
to
say
do,
that,
what
sir.
they try to do is,
Correct.
by creating
First,
the
RSS
bogey
and
of
BJP
Hindu
should
terror,
get
they
their
created
act
a
together.
bogey of
I did
Hindu
not say that.
terror.
On one
I'm
stand,
accusing them to
I
get
said-
a terror
I said
equilibrium.
as many
They
as
wanted a
10
terror
people
equilibrium.
So this, one minute.
whom data was released
Mr.
from
Surjewala,
I give you so many examples.
I'll have to step in. I'll step in.
I give you examples of this.
Why are you not shameful of their activities?
You should be shameful.
Why are you not
You should be shameful of your
disassociating
history
from
of communal rights.
I will
be shameful.
I will step in at this stage, Mr. I will step in at this stage.
Mr. Owaisi asked about Ram Janmabhoomi.
No. My question to you. I have 4 minutes.
Their home minister, Mr. Gupta Singh,
Nonetheless, all your senior leadership even today is facing prosecution for demolishing Babri
Mr. Ram Madhav, the time has come for you to be very clear today.
Yes.
None of these people, right, who are mentioned here, Sunil Doshi, who's no more, Sandeep Dange on the run, Lokesh Sharma, Swami Asimanand, Mukesh Vasani, Devender Gupta, Chandrasekhar Leve, Kamal Chauhan, and Ramji Kalsangra. If you go by the if you agree,
Indresh is not there.
If you
don't take his name.
if you agree,
no, it's not there. It's not there.
Do you believe, Mr. Ram Madhav, that the Bharatiya Janata Party should provide financial and legal assistance to all these people who have been linked with the RSS and whose names have come in the case of the Samjhauta and the Ajmer and the Mecca Masjid Blast?
Let me at the outset, in front of all of you,
Yes,
say
please.
that if the charges are proved, they have to be punished. If the charges are proved.
Should the BJP provide financial assistance and legal assistance?
Yeah,
to
I'm
these
answering that question. I do not have any evidence to show that BJP as a party financed or defended, paid their legal fare, anything. They are being supported by individuals. But they are facing a lot of problems paying the fee in Supreme Court, in High Court. They are facing.
So the BJP should provide financial assistance.
No, I'm not saying that.